c'est d'abord continuer à faire des choses. Ça, on va continuer un peu mieux en fait.
Moana. Make way, Moana, it's time you knew. The country of something new is where you are. So when I was in the US, my niece, likes to watch the same Disney movies like over and over again. And one of them is like Princess and the Frog and the other one is like Moana. So I've been waking up every day and with this song in my head and just like blasting Moana. My neighbors must think I'm like so crazy. Anyway, hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from like the sun just coming in from the window, it's a beautiful friggin' day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? I'm in such a good mood. I hope you all are doing well. It's another day, another Paris vlog. We're going out today, baby, and I'm gonna tell you guys about all the fun things I've been doing since the year started and all the plans that I have. African dance with percussions, ab workouts, new books, new cafes, dating, question mark? I don't even know. I don't even know, you guys. Since the new year started, I've just been like in a creative mania because I have so many things that I want to do. I'm trying not to put like pressure on myself to be like super productive like I did last year. I had so many goals and I still do, but I also want to find a balance and enjoy my life. And yeah, since like the new year started, I've been working on some new projects that I told you guys about in my last video. One of them is a book that I'm writing, so I've been waking up every day and it's sort of been like my morning routine is like I've been working on this book, as well as I really want to get my music out. And this is a project that I started last year. I started producing my own music in collaboration with another producer, and we finished 2 songs, and like my goal was to release the EP all at once, but I think that now I'm gonna like start releasing the music one by one, just because I finished with some songs and I want to share them. And so my friend is actually coming over this week because I'm gonna have her do the music video. She's like really amazing in 3D graphics, and I have a really cool idea for the music video. So that's this week, as well as I actually started this new project while I was like working on the book, because since that is very like computer heavy, I sort of missed like drawing and stuff like that. So I started like doodling in my journal, and I've been doing like my daily affirmations, like my positivity affirmations, and I got this idea to create a daily affirmation journal, to design it myself with my own favorite affirmations. It's sort of like a guided affirmation journal. So it's going to help you guys with daily positivity and sort of like checking in with yourself and reflecting. And it's a sort of journal that I wish that I had, especially when I was going through like some difficult times. There's going to be like fun creative exercises and just different ways to like get inspired daily, but as well as like leaving room to actually journal. Because what I hate about like most affirmation journals is like they're only just like asking you questions all the time and there's like no actual place to write. So I sort of want it to be like a mix of a classic journal with like those daily fun, and I've been doing like all the graphics for it, and I really want to make you guys like a part of the design process and stuff, because I'm creating this myself. I'm self-publishing this journal, and even though like I already have self-published a poetry book, it's totally different creating a journal because you're designing the graphics, and I'm just having so much fun with this because, you know, like music stuff takes up so much time, and this is like an extra fun project that I started just sort of like out of the blue. I got inspired to do it, and it actually feels really good because I think that it can actually help a lot of you guys. So, and I've wanted to make journals for a while actually, because I've journaled since I was like 13 years old. I'm gonna have like my own original art as the cover. I think it's just gonna be so cool and I'm so excited about it. So this is something that I've been working on starting this week. So I thought that since it's such a beautiful day outside, that we could go out and maybe find like a new cafe, and I bring like my laptop and we can work at the cafe. I feel like sometimes like when you are working on your computer a lot, you can feel like a little bit lonely because like it is sort of like a solitary endeavor, like history of my life, you know, like solitude in all my creative projects. Actually, that's not true. I've been collaborating a lot. However, like, you know what I mean, it can be like very, not lonely, but you can be alone a lot when you're working on a lot of creative things. So I thought that I would take us out. We go to a cafe in Paris. That's a big goal of mine as well, is to discover new cafes, because there's so many. The other day I went with my friend Ina to a cafe in the 5th, and I had passed in front of this place so many times, but I never went in, and I feel like it's just because like you get into these habits of places that you're used to going to and you just don't try out new places. But yeah, I want to create novelty around my life and go to new places. And yeah, I have my friend coming over tomorrow for like coffee and lunch. Like, I've been really trying to balance my week with like social events and like my actual work. But since a lot of this stuff is on my computer, I haven't really been going to my art studio a lot, just because it's not like a big painting time for me right now. It's more like, you know, book, music, that kind of stuff. And you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this. When you are creative, you can't do everything at once. So yeah, I'm going to be documenting the process of all of these new projects as well, you guys. As in my last video, my 2022 resolutions, I told you that I wanted to sign up for some fitness classes, because I felt like since like the pandemic, I sort of like, wasn't taking any of my dance classes. Like, I used to take a lot of different dance classes and stuff. And so I looked online to see what I could take, what was available, what was left, because normally you sign up in September, so like everything was full. And what do I see? I see one opening for an African dance class with percussions. And I was like, what if we signed up for this? And like, mind you, I've done classic ballet. I started as an adult, so like, don't even, like, I'm not good, okay? I started as an adult. I've done classic ballet and I've done tap, which, you know, is like, I'm a theater person, so I love that. But I've never done anything like rhythmic, and this is supposed to be like traditional African dancing. I mean, I have no idea what to expect, but I think it's really cool to be a beginner at things and try new things. So I'm excited to try it. So that's tonight, and I'm doing that like once a week. And I also signed up for an ab and ass class. It's not called ab and ass, it's called abdo fessier, which is like your butt. But yeah, I just like want to have like consistency, because I feel like when I am busy, the first thing that sort of gets cut is my fitness. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that tonight. I'm really excited. Like, I'm excited to see how it goes. Like, maybe, like, what if I love it so much that I like get like really into it, like this new African dance class, and I just like in 5 years, like, I'm a teacher of the class. Like, you never know when you try something new. But yeah, I thought I'd take you guys along, and let's enjoy the day.
Une silhouette idéale au début de l'été, tirée à 4 épingles, cette jupe a laissé un sentiment inachevé, une réponse à moitié donnée, idéale au début de l'été, elle peut se lire entre les lignes et avant que vous d'été, hivernale, une tempête.
So I'm very tempted to go to the same cafe that I always go to, but I'm like, Shayna, it's 2022. You gotta try out new places, new faces, you know. So I'm trying and like find a nice little spot in the sun to work for a bit, but a place I've never been to. So something I really want to do this year is find a chess partner. When I was younger, I used to always play chess. It was actually a requirement in 5th grade. We had like this one teacher that was very passionate about chess, and so we all had to learn how to play, and we'd have like tournaments in class. And sometimes when I go to the park, I see like these old men playing together, and I would just love to find somebody like just to like meet up at the park and play chess with. Is that like so nerdy of me? So yeah, if you're in Paris and you want to play chess at the park, hit me up, especially if you live in the 5th. That'd be like the most fun, like chess in the park with Shay.
valoriser, pour mettre de la valoriser. Et nous, ce qu'on veut proposer là pour l'instant, on a plein d'autres procédés, c'est d'abord continuer à faire des choses.
There's something about sitting in a cafe by yourself. You are your own company. People look at you and think, is she meeting someone? Or maybe that's just in your head. Or more likely, they give you a glance and then walk on by. It feels nice. It feels nice to be present with yourself. I'm also aware that I'm filming myself drinking my coffee, and so I want to convey that I'm enjoying myself, which I am, but then it becomes a sort of performance in a way for you to know that I'm okay being alone, which I am. And sometimes I think if I didn't have my camera, maybe I wouldn't do these things as often. And so in a way, you're inspiring me too.
So I found a cafe that I had never been to, which was the goal. And also I just wanted to like walk around because it's so beautiful outside today. However, it was kind of a fail because as soon as I like sat down and opened my computer, it died. Like my computer It's like a good 3 to 4 years old, and the battery is like kind of getting old on it, so I just had to close my computer. Didn't get like any work done, but yeah, it was still nice to just sit and have coffee. Now I'm heading home because I have my dance class in a couple hours, and that way I can just like plug in my computer and get some work done real quick. People always stare at me so much when I vlog in public. You have to really not be afraid of looking stupid to be a vlogger. I'm telling you, man. Don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So the other day I was walking home, as I normally do when I go to this one particular cafe in this area, and as I was walking home I recognized like this building and this restaurant that was on this street that's like super close to where I live, and I was like, what the fuck, like this is the restaurant, this is Gabrielle's restaurant for Emily in Paris, and this is also Emily's apartment building. And so I sent a photo to my sister and I was like, I have to show you guys because I pass by almost every day and I know that some of you guys are fans. So I'll show you guys.
Editing Shayna, coming to you from my bed. I just want to say, because I know people are going to be like, that show is so lame. Honestly, you guys, it's not that deep. I think it's kind of like a fun watch, and I know a lot of Americans in Paris like this shit on it, but it's not that deep. It's just a fun show to watch, like Sex and the City or anything else, so.
Her apartment building in this series. This is her apartment right here. Number 1. I honestly don't think it's like the prettiest building, to be honest. I think the one next to it is much prettier. You guys might recognize this area from in the series when they had her like birthday dinner party. It was right over here. Now I will take you to Gabrielle's restaurant, which is not called Gabrielle's restaurant at all. It's actually a real restaurant that you can eat at. It's this red Italian restaurant right here. It's actually called Terra Nera. And I guess for the series they just like changed the name. But yeah, I just want to show you guys in case you guys are fans, because I literally live like so close to here, and I just like one day I was like, this all looks so familiar to me, and then I looked it up online and I was like, holy shit, like this is, I just think it's funny that they made like her apartment there, the restaurant here, and then the boulangerie that she goes to every morning is just like right next door. Yeah, I just thought that was cool that they like were filming in my neighborhood. I actually knew that they were filming in my neighborhood because a couple times like I had been walking around and I saw like streets blocked off, and I can definitely see why they wanted to film here, because like as you can see it's like super beautiful, and like sort of like the older Paris, very like sleepy in a way as well. Like you can go outside and it'd be like super calm. You can just like sit at a cafe and there won't be like a million people like in the city centers. I feel like I can say this now because I've lived here for like a full year. So since I've lived in Paris, I've lived in the 16th, the 20th, and the 5th. And this is definitely like my favorite area that I've lived in, just because like every day when I walk outside it's so beautiful, it's so calm, and also just like the fact that it's so close to my art studio. And yeah, I'm really happy here. Like I don't know if I'll be able to live here forever, just because I don't know, it is like, if one day a goal of mine is to like actually like buy an apartment, buying an apartment in this area is a little more expensive, I feel like it would be, than in like the 19th or 20th. So I don't know, I'm just enjoying it while I'm here. Yeah, now I'm heading home. I'm gonna pass by my favorite boulangerie because I haven't been since I've went back to the US for holidays. I'm gonna get like my favorite salad and maybe like something like chocolatey or something like that. And then I have class tonight, so wish me luck. I have like an hour before I have to go. I'm just like showing you guys what I've been working on, like for the graphics. sort of playing around right now with like the different layouts and things like that. Yeah, I'm trying to make it like super fun. I'm sort of in between two covers right now. So I thought of this cover, which I really like. It says, "This too shall pass," and it's supposed to be like, then it would be like a journal sort of aimed towards people who are maybe like going through a difficult time. Like I just think of like myself last year, how I was feeling a lot. So the other option would be like this one, and it would be like, this would be the cover, and it would say, "All of my dreams are coming true." So yeah, I would love to have your guys' opinion on the cover. I don't know, I feel like this one might be like a little bit too sad, and people might see that and be like, or maybe I could name it like, "I love being sensitive." Let's see how that would look. This is so fun. Being sensitive, because that way it's like, could work both ways. If you're going through a hard time, I love being sensitive. Or if you're following your dreams, I love being sensitive. I don't know. Would you guys get a journal that has like a crying face on it like that? Or would you rather get one? Would you rather have one with this one? I mean, I think I personally feel more connected to the other one. I mean, I like this painting. It's like one of my most popular paintings and prints that I sell. So I think it's like more universal. I don't know. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. Let me know in the comments which one you like better. Okay, you guys, so I just left my African dance class. It was honestly so much fun. I told you guys like I've taken like ballet and tap, but this was the funnest dance class I think I've ever taken in my whole life. And I think it's like for two reasons. So the professor was so cute. She's like in her 60s, but like super fit and like could really move. And I feel like everybody else that was in the class as well were more like outgoing and welcoming than like the other dance classes I've taken. And maybe it's just because it's more of like a festive type ambience. Like even the music is very just like fun and upbeat. I don't know, I just loved it. It was so much fun. And I just wanted to tell you guys that because who knew? Who the fuck knew? And honestly, like when I walked in, she's like, "Have you ever done African dance before?" And I was like, "No." But I think I like did pretty good for it being my first time. Like, I don't know. I think because like I did cheerleading and stuff in high school, like I know about big moves because you have to like move big in cheerleading. So yeah. Okay, my hands are freezing. I'm walking home now. It's a nice walk home. It's very quiet except for the cars. And so tomorrow my friend Odd is coming over. I told you guys I want to like invite more of my friends over to like my apartment and my space. So I've got to go home and like clean up a bit, and then I'm gonna edit a video. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. It was fun taking you guys around today. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see like maybe like a week in my life or something like that. Yeah, I'm feeling good about 2022, baby. I don't know about you guys. If you made it to the end as well, please let me know. Instead of just like leaving a comment like I normally ask with like a random phrase, let me know which of the journal covers you prefer. That would definitely help me out. And if you want more content, I have a podcast on my Patreon where we do like meetups as well. And I have a poetry book out, so you guys can check that out if you guys are new here. And yeah, I post every Tuesday, so I see you guys next Tuesday. I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye!